There we go. I was like, blah, 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 blah. Nobody can hear me because I don't have my mic on. Let me turn down the volume here for just a second and pull up my Cricut. There we go. Hi. Happy Thursday, everyone. I know on Twitch you guys are pretty confused on as to why I'm posting so many past streams, but don't you worry. I'm going to be putting all my old stuff back, and what I'm going to be doing with all that old stuff that I had done prior is actually create with them. Look at that. Do you remember this? This is the truck that I made into a card, a 3D, folding card. So this is what the original looks like. See? And I got a little carried away and I got decorating. So this is a double-sided card. So no matter where you look at it, you're still gonna see the card. And when you fold it, look how cute that looks. I mean, you can do whatever embellishments you want, half back pearls. You can put stickers. You can paint this. You can have pattern paper. It's really up to you. This is just a standard, the way it standardly looks. Now, I'm not gonna recreate this since the original. Hey, Devlin. No, I've been have an ad. 20 seconds. Wow, 20-second ad. I still can I still can see you and hear you. I still cannot hear you with you. I remember that from last night. Yeah, you saw this last night. So I did a little, decorating, but I left the back plain because I wanted to make it look, you know, the way it originally looks and the possibilities you can do. I mean, really, you can use your own stamps sets on here. You stamp all over it, so you don't really have to have pattern paper, but ultimately you can create this. And if in my tutorial I show how to make the different seasons, like I have an egg, a Christmas tree, a pumpkin, um I believe a ball, so you can make it into like a baby card. And I'm going to show you how to make this. I wouldn't say start to finish on this one because the tutorial has already been posted, and this is just like an added recording to it. You can find all of my videos on Unique Design by Monica under video tutorials. They're going to be separated from Silhouette and Cricut, so you don't have to keep scrolling on down. But right now, it's all on one page. I will get that fixed soon. So let's get started. Let me switch this over. As you can see, I have it already pre-done right here, but I am not going to show you this. I'm going to show you the original, which I'll go to my projects. And I'm going to scroll down from way back when. There we go. This is the one that I did originally. And I'm going to customize it. Now, there is a lot to do here. That's why I am not going to recreate this. So, right now this thing is huge. And I only did that for the tutorial purposes. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight everything. And then I'm going to shrink this down. See, right now it's at 13. Now I'm just like at 8. Here, let me just move this all underneath. That's at 7. What's the size of this? 4 inches. So I can make this card 4 by 4 inches if I wanted to. And I think that's what I'm going to do. But this is something that I didn't realize. Let me go back. You see when it goes flat, you have to keep in mind that once it goes flat, this 4 inches will go an additional. So it goes from 4 inches right now to almost 5 1/4. So you have to keep that in mind on when you're making this. So depending on the size of this right here will determine how big it is. That was my mistake when I did this because I thought I was making it small, but I didn't. Look how big it is. This tutorial is also on Unique Designs by Monica video tutorials. So if you want to make it smaller, you can. It's just I didn't keep in count that the size that I was making, which was 4 inches, the long way turned out to be 8 inches. So keep that in mind. You gotta keep that in mind. All right, let's go back. And hopefully I do this correctly. So let me try to make this about 3 inches. So when I do the bumper, it'll give me that extra 1/4 inch. Okay, let's see. That's still 4 by 3, almost getting there. Let's see. Let go. Good. All right. It's 3, a couple of inches there. Here, let me get myself some tea. I love that black chai tea. I didn't at first, but now I'm actually grown quite used to it. So this should be green, but it's not. All right. This is the egg that I used right here. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it. Let me get a little more up close and personal to it. There we go. Now, this is the egg that I use. Now, you can use any of these projects and use the same method. So let me get rid of that. And let me get rid of these. All right. Now, before I do anything, I don't want anything to happen to my simple truck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save it as, and I'm going to do 3D simple truck card. And then you can put your name afterwards. All right. I'm saving it. It's nothing, so anything should happen from this point on, I'm not going to worry about it. All right, so let's start with the band. Like let me see if I can explain this properly. This is a box band that's wrapping around, and I just slapped on the truck onto it. So let's get the band going first. So what I want is a square. All right. Now I'm going to butt this up to the top of the car. I'll take it off the lock. And if you want, you can leave it a couple of centimeters off so it could be fit right in the middle. But I'm going to go to the length of the truck from tip to tip. Let me just make sure I got really close and personal with this here. I need to go from tip to tip there. All right. Now I know that this side is 1.511. That's the length of it. Now I have to do the top of it, and I want to make that into an inch. Okay, take this off. So this side will be 1.511. All right. So it's going to match this right here. Now this side, I'm going to put 1 inch. Now you can make that 2 inches, 3 inches, but keep in mind, the more inches you add, the longer this truck is going to be. And as I did before with my cupcake box, which I don't think you guys have seen as of yet, but if you want to check it out, it's under my tutorials. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to get these as close as possible without touching too much. I don't want it to go crazy here. I want that little notch in there. There we go. I'm going to grab my shape. Score line. Here we go. I will say this, what I do like about the score lines is they don't go anywhere. Like, I don't have to worry about the points moving too much. Okay. Now that I have done this, I'm going to grab everything and copy. Control C, Control V. All right. Now I am going to grab another one, another score line, and I'm going to put it right next to, I have to scroll down just a little bit. Okay, good. Now, if you're concerned that these are not lining up as it currently doesn't look like it is, highlight everything, go to align, and align bottom. So everything is aligned to the bottom. You don't want to center this because then it's going to mess up everything. Now, we grab ourselves another box, and then we're going to unlock it. And I want that little notch so I know exactly where it's going to be lighting up. So even if my score lines don't work well, I know exactly where to score. All right, like that. Now, let me move this back. Then I'm going to highlight everything except for my score lines and weld. And then move back. All right, so far so good. I just need to attach. Oh, not yet. I need a closure to this. I almost forgot. So I'm going to get my polygon tool or shape. Grab myself a square. Shrink this a little bit. And then slice this off. All I need is this little portion right here. Slice. All right. Now here's the hard part. Trying to get this straight. See? Come on. Is this straight? Yes, it's straight. All right. So all I'm going to do is make it fit. Now, I don't need to make a gap on this one because this already has little points here. So it makes it easier to score. All right. I see that this one is not lined up properly. Okay, there we go. That's better. All right. All I have to do is attach this, and then weld. All right, back. All right, and attach. All right. As you can see, it says it's 10.34 by 1.53. That's great because my regular standard sheet of paper is an 8.5 by 11. So this is perfect. So if you want to color this, right here where it's all attached together, just click on this area right here and you can change the color. Now, since I am going to make it a different color, I think I'm going to go with purple. That's what I'm going to do. All right, let me move out. Okay. Whatever you have on this side, let me move this to the back. So if this is going to be right here, and this is going to wrap around, you're going to have a second one. Now, if you have patterned paper, you need to flip this. Otherwise, you're going to have the pattern showing on the wrong side. Okay, now for the center, I'm just going to grab the middle and I'm going to attach my egg to it. Now, the egg that I have on here, as you can see, has stripes, and the one that's in my tutorial is a star. I'm going to show you how to do the stripe really quick. So I don't need this, but I'm just going to keep it just in case. All right. I'm going to make this a little smaller, and I want to make sure how even this looks. and vertically. Okay, that's in the middle. I'm going to take this, just in case I make a mistake. I'm going to move it over here. I'm going to grab myself some squares, and I'm going to make these into rectangles, tiny little rectangles, little thin ones. And I'm just going to angle these like this. You can place them anywhere you want. You can make them like 2 lines, 3 lines. All right. So, oh, I forgot. All right. I'm going to select all of these. Just the squares. Just the rectangles. You can see them right here. And I'm going to weld these. And the reason why that is, it makes everything together and it's seen as one image. Oh, come back here. All right. Highlight everything and now slice. What that does is give you a negative. Okay. You add this to the top of your egg. Go to align center horizontally and vertically. So it'd be right in the middle. But before you do, because you need it back. All right. I don't need these anymore. And I'm going to slice this. All right. I no longer need this. And this could be any color I want. Let's do a little teal. Make this pink. Okay. And there you go. Alrighty then. Now, this is going to be the center of your card. Now, you can leave it with the little box in the middle, just the way it is. But on my original card, I just make that solid. Okay, like that. And weld. There we go. Now, let me keep this on the side here because I don't want anything to happen to it. Just on the off chance I make a mistake. All right, let me flip this over here. Now I'm going to attach this. Go to the front. No, you. No, you. There you go, front. Now you can adjust this to any way you want. You want it higher, you want it lower, but primarily it's up to you. I think that looks pretty good. I'm going to weld this. All right, I no longer need this, but I do need this. And I'm going to duplicate this so if whatever is on one side is going to be on the other. And if you're doing pattern or glittered paper, you always want to flip this. There we go. And let me just put these perpendiculars just for cutting purposes. It's not going to hurt it any. Just like that. Now, how am I going to have this as an insert? I need some score lines. And right there. And I'm going to duplicate this. Put it right at the end. Just like that. And of course I need flaps. So I'm going to get my pentagon, not polygon, pentagon tool. What am I thinking? I need more coffee. I have had the worst sleep ever last night, so bear with me. I'm trying. I'm super trying. My tea's not really working for me. Slice. Okay, I'm going to slice this off. And I'm going to flip this. Again, this is the hardest part for me. Trying to get this centered properly. And it's not. You can see it's a little bit off. It's a personal preference. It just bothers me that it's not straight. All right. I'm going to, whatever do it for one side, I'm going to do it for the other. And I'm going to flip. Now, this is the only thing that you don't have to do a duplicate for. Let me move this to the back. Hey, hey, hey. All right. I'm gonna weld these. Well, actually, no, I don't have to slice them. I'm gonna weld everything. Ooh, that didn't weld. Are you gonna weld? All right, back. Oh, what happened? No, what happened to my line? You're there. I see you. You're right there. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, wait. Weld. All right, it's there. I see it. I'm going to send it back. There we go. Let's change it pink. All right. Attach. Okay, that's basically it. You are done. So all the colors that you need is purple, blue, and pink, black and white, and brown. Now that's a lot of colors. And for whatever reason, I've noticed that Cricut only shows about 5 mats. I'm not entirely sure why that is, but I'm just glad that it even shows me anything. I mean, considering that I'm working on Windows 7 rather than Windows 10. That is tasty. All right, let's move along over here to make it. All right, you see how these are spread apart? In my tutorial, I think I welded these together for some purpose. So what I'm going to have to do is detach these. This and this. Okay, and I think I'm going to have to do that individually. Okay, make this small. Select everything and slice. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this. Are you two the same? Yeah, you are. Let's do a little box and slice. You want to make sure that these are not attached or welded together. I think that was my mistake on my tutorials. I'm just letting you guys know now. Slice. All right. So I don't need this. Okay. And what I do for one, I have to do it for the other. Okay. Come back here. So right here. Right here. Oh, that's it. Let's move this to the front. Okay. Good. These wheels look like they're looking at me. All right, let's see if that fixed my mess. Make it. Good, good. But I don't want these all lined up. I don't know why it doesn't choose the optimate position to cut. You know, like this is how to optimize your paper. All right, I'm starting off with white. So let's go back over here. And let's see what I got here. I'm going to move this to the side. I have my mat, of course. I have my pink, my blue, my brown, my teal color. You know what? I'm going to use this pink instead. I didn't notice that I had it in there. And my white and my black. So let's set these aside. And I'm going to use as much of this as possible, this piece of scrap. I'm sure you guys have it. I know I have tons of it. So I'm going to try to use as much as my scraps as I can. All right, what I got? All right. Peter Parker was pitiful. And yes, I'm actually listening to Weird Al right now. For those of you that are on YouTube and don't hear any music at all, I am actually listening to it on Twitch. Okay, let me rub these down. Because I had a bit of an incident yesterday. I need to get myself a new mat. This one is that or use, some sort of tacky substance. Okay. Now, I've got that in. It doesn't say to cut yet. All it says is, okay, I'm editing, good, continue. It's checking for my machine right here. Okay, it sees it. And it's telling me I need my blade and to go ahead and cut. All right. So I got the go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and cut. This small talk has been brought to you by Unique Designs by Monica. Please have your tea today. Oh, that is nice, dark, and good. All right. That has been cut. And I need something to actually hold my stuff. Okay. Nope, that's not it. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna put that right there, right there, right there, and right there. What is my next color? Black. Da 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 da. Da 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 dum. Okay, I need to take that off. All right, so my white is gone, my black is up. And I think these are the right size. Yes, I believe. Give it a nice little rub down. And yes, people, it is cold today. And from what I understand, it's going to get pretty wet for the next couple of weeks. Or a week. It hasn't happened yet, but it will be soon. All right. Put that in. Am I good? It says go ahead and push the button. I'm pushing the button. And as you can see over there, up here, right there, right there. Okay, if I remember correctly, this is going in a line. I didn't edit anything. I didn't want to bring it down here because I don't think there's enough room for it. And I didn't want to cut this twice. I really didn't. Alrighty. 2, 3, 4. I think I counted one off. It's supposed to be 4. Somehow I was left with 5. So, how are you guys doing out there in TV land or in the real world land? Are you guys enjoying my crafting shenanigans? All right. Okay, let's see what I got here. My next color is pink. All right, I'm going to put it this way since I only have one. Actually, let me do it this way so I can just slice right here. Rub, 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 rub. Oh, yeah, I know, Deb. You're pretty tired. You had a really rough night, too, didn't you? Have you had your tea this morning? I know you're more of a coffee man, but have you had your tea this morning? Would you like me to make you a spot of tea? It's quite delicious. I'll get you some Earl Grey. Okay, I don't want to mute myself. All right, so it is asking me to get my stylus. And this is what I did this wrong last time. I wasn't paying attention. I'm like, yeah, sure, it's fine. I'm just going to go ahead and do my thing. Putting in my stylus. And I left this on and it cut all the stuff out. I'm like, no! And I had to tape it. So if you don't notice, in here, there's tape holding the notches together. Nope, my wife never asked if I wanted tea. I think she just hates me. Come again? Let me see if I read that. Nope, my wife never asked if I wanted tea. I think she hates me. Oh, yes. Indubitably so. I think she absolutely, hates your guts by asking you whether or not you wanted some tea. All right. Here we go. It's doing its thing. It's cutting. Are you done? Oh, yeah, you're done. All right. Okay. It's scored. I know you guys can't really tell that it's scored, but I promise you it is scored. All right. It's going to my browns now. Right now it's showing me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mats. What color am I missing? What color am I missing? I have blue. Oh, you know what it is? It's missing the purple. I'm looking at it right now. My purple is not showing up on my screen. I know you guys can't see it up there, but I'll show you here in just a second. All right. This is the thing I don't understand. And Cricut, help me out here because I'm having a hard time with this. Right here, it shows you my white, my black, my pink, my brown, my blue, but I cannot scroll to see my purple. I can't even edit it. Even if I wanted to see what direction would be the most optimal way to cutting it, I can't. There's nothing here. So keep in mind, if this is happening to you, you just need to keep a good count on how this is going. So next is my brown. All right, I see. This is where I had the problems yesterday. I don't want to deal with moving stuff around, so I'm just gonna. Actually, I should check if I can optimize this. All right. By the way, Devlin, we need to do a quick Home Depot run. I mean, we also need to get some lights for the house, but I also need some crafting materials such as blue painter's tape. Because as you can see, I'm running out. Oh, and Daiso. I would like to go to Daiso, please. That would be awesome. Thank you very much in advance. All right, I'm putting this in now. Oh, that didn't. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know, you guys didn't notice that, but this didn't go all the way in. There we go. All right, let's go back to our screen here. All right. Yeah, this is not cutting optimally. There we go. I know you guys can't really see it. It's super teeny tiny, but I just moved these two little shapes down. And now I'm going to click on the flashing button. Click. All right. Are you saying your wife is mean because she keeps all the tea to herself? I do. I'm a hoarder of tea. That's why I'm asking if you would like some tea. I would happy to share. Not that I would give you any of my boxes, but I'm happy to share. All right. She's almost done cutting her things. All right. Good, good, good. Alrighty. Let me take off the excess tape here. Yo, 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 da. You know, and I think this time around I'm going to shade some of the areas. I didn't do that with my first card because I was just doing product testing to see if it would even work. All right. Perfect, perfect. Good, good, good. All right, I'm just need to take all this stuff off. Good, good. All right, my browns are done. What do I need? I need my blue. You know what? I'm gonna have to cut this. Where's my beautiful scissors? Oh, here they are. Take that apart. Alrighty. Rub this down nice and good. Stick, stick, stick as much as I can. I'm going to stick this right here. I have to cut this down. Right here. Right here. A little bit over here. And as you can see, here and here. Good. I don't want this going nowhere. Alright. Everything good. Everything spicy. Alright. Clicking the button. Ugh. Now, I was going to say that I made this a couple of, at least a week ago. And this is a Pentagon cake box that I had made on stream live. If you want to know how I made this, go ahead and check the tutorial. I've officially given this to my little girl, and I made two, a long one and a skinny one. These are now officially hers. I'm just showing you for tutorial purposes, you know, that this is done. But after I'm done with today's stream, I'm going to have to put it back in her room. Otherwise, she'd be like, where's my box? All right. How dare you say spicy? Now I want tacos. Actually, I wouldn't mind a taco right now. A nice, delicious taco with sriracha, lettuce, cheese, meat. I wouldn't mind a chicken taco. I've had so much beef lately. I want like a chicken taco. Delicious chicken taco with beans, sour cream. Oh man, I'm making myself hungry. All right, pull that right off. Alrighty. Taking this off, 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 off. Putting that over there. Always try to keep your work surface clean. Otherwise, it's going to end up a mess. I know it's creative chaos. I'm trying to keep my chaos to a minimum. It's getting out of hand. All right. Now, you may not notice this is a textured pattern. And if I hadn't flipped them over, like for the opposite directions, so if I had done them facing the same direction, this part would be on the back rather than being flipped over. Just keep that in mind. All right. Now I need my purple. And I know how Cricut do, and they always want me to go portrait rather than, they want me to go landscape rather than portrait. I cannot see what it looks like on my screen right now. I am just going on blind faith that everything is lined up the way it should. All right. Since this is the larger cut of everything, I just want to make sure that this is not going to move around. I know I'm being a little paranoid here with all the tape, but I just want to make sure it doesn't move. Considering that I cannot even see what this looks like. I mean, for me and you guys, let me go back. It says there's something there. I can't see it, and you guys can't see it. So I'm just going on blind faith. Oh, and it's asking for my stylus right now. So let me take off my knife. I almost made a big old boo-boo there. Always read your screen, because you never know what it's actually saying. All right. Oh, there it goes. Tacos. I am so sad that Taco Bell no longer has my burrito. I don't know what it was called. It's like this. I don't know. It was just so good. Like this huge chicken burrito that was flattened and with all sorts of goodness in it. Okay, now I'm cutting it. Oh, it's showing it. Look, look, look. Look, it just came up. There it is. That's what it looks like. Although it's still not showing over here, and then there's no way for me to edit this. It says mat 6, making mat 6, but there's no mat 6 here. I'm just going on blind faith to see if this is going to actually work. Do, do, do. This is my favorite song. I know you guys can't hear it on YouTube, but this is one of my favorite songs. All right. Here she goes. Finishing it up. She's on 100% cutting. It says 100% cutting, but she's still cutting. Super weird. Double XL grilled stuffed burrito. Oh my gosh. They no longer have this. They don't serve this anymore anywhere. Oh, I missed that burrito. Okay, now it's telling me to continue, please connect. Okay, it says finish. I am done. Do not forget to share your finished project. Just add a photo and a few words about it. Got it. Thank you for your information. And I am sharing this. And just not on your platform right now. In line. All right. Do, 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 do. All right. Just taking all the excess off. You know, I was thinking about making a felt project. Like, see how well my felt that I got from Dollar Tree will work. If it'll even cut it. Or if I have to do like a stiff felt cut. And if it doesn't work, I'm going to have to make like a template for it. And then trace it on there and see how it would work. I want to actually do that from start to finish. Do a felt project. Sew it up. And see whether or not it'll work. All right. Ta-da! All right, I think I got everything I need. Would you look at all that stuff? Flip. All right. Man, I could go for one of those. Double XL grilled stuffed burrito from Taco Bell. But again, they don't sell that anymore. Now, you have a long strip, you got a couple of notches and some score lines. Don't try to force the score line. See which way it wants to bend first. If it doesn't want to bend that direction, don't force it. It's just the paper's way of saying, "Hey, man, I don't bend that way." I mean, I'll try to bend that way and you can force it with the bone folder, but realistically, just try to find a different way to bend. All right. Did I do this right? No. There's a missing. There you are. All right. Got my little handy dandy bone folder here. Bone tool. Fold, fold, fold. I'm just reinforcing the fold right here. Because this thing is going to only want to bend one way. All right. Bend, bend, bend. And on occasions, even with the bending that you do, the card will only want to bend one direction. All right, did I get this? Yes, I did. Okay, I got that. Let me just get my double-sided tape here. Ooh. My nail got broken somehow. All right. Just wrapping this on. And then more the 10. All right. I'm going to fold this. And it should line up perfectly. All right. See, even like this, it's trying to bend one direction. It's not trying to bend the other direction. It's kind of solid that way. Just try to figure out which direction it wants to go. Now, this is where all your decorating comes in. Make sure you only have one facing one way and one facing the other. You can stamp this. You can put embellishments on this. You can do all your stuff that you want to do right now. So let me put these little brown things on here first. got my circle wheels. Okay. All right, moving this back. I don't need this at the moment. All right, I want to shade this. I want to give this a little bit of color that I didn't do before. I got myself my trusty color box, not block, box. And I'm going to use this light purple, well, relatively light purple. And all I'm going to do is just going to shade a little. I'm not going to go crazy. I just want to give it a little bit of something. Why are you freaking out, camera? Do I need to get a new camera? It seems like it keeps freaking out on me. I should get like a dauber. I really want one. Or at least go to Home Depot and get myself what you call it, painter sponges. And they're super cheap at Home Depot. Did I just click on all you know what? Let's change this. As much as I love the Weird Owls, I want a little more variety. All right. Like an hourglass. All right. Yeah, if I just get myself I also need it for a project that I'm going to be doing that I learned yesterday at my card class. And I don't have my card with me. Do I? Oh, wait. I know this is off topic and I'm sorry for switching gears on you guys. But I got to show you what I learned at card class yesterday. And I will be showing a tutorial, and I know this is not a new thing, but it's new to me. So let's go with this one. Look how pretty that is. And I used embossing material. What do you call this stuff? Embossing powder. So I have a whole mess of embossing powder that I got from my aunt-in-law. And I mean a lot of embossing stuff. So I want to try out this next technique. I believe on Monday. I want to try this out. But look how gorgeous these came out. I didn't think I can actually do it, but I did. And I was able to borrow this from one of the ladies. These Stampin' Up! Pads. These are really neat, honestly. They're a little pricey, but they're really neat. And I'm going to be showing these, how I use them on Monday. All right. And that was just a little side tangent. I'm sorry. Okay. Just trying to get this all shaded. I mean, this is where you can actually put it, you can emboss this. This would be good embossed. All right, I have that. Let me do a little teal blue on the wheels since I have it on the egg but nowhere else. Look at that. I know it's subtle, but it's so pretty. That looks nice. I'm so glad that I got together with these ladies at the church and started doing cards because it really gets my inspiration going, not only for new techniques, but using the SVGs that I've created on Cricut. It's really inspiring me on how to think outside the box. Like the technique that I learned, I really want to apply it to here. But it would have to be on a white surface rather than a colored because you want those colors to really pop. So I may actually end up doing that later using the techniques that I've learned. Just for the tutorial purposes today, I'm not going to do that, but maybe in a future one I might. All right, I have brown. Do I have brown? Do I have another color box around here somewhere? If I do, I do not see it. All right, maybe I should use some blue. It'll definitely create a bit of a shading. Yeah. Not too bad. Brown and blue actually look really good together. We'll be counting stars. All right. That looks pretty nice. I didn't think that was going to pan out really well, but I'm glad I tried it out. That's part of crafting. You know, you don't know if it's going to work, but you won't know if it works if you don't try it out first. So, my love, Devlin, what are we having for lunch today? Because I'm getting pretty hangry here. Do, 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 do. I know it's not even 12 o'clock yet, but you know, I can always eat. That's part of my problem. Nah, we're being good eggs. We really are. We're eating right. We're starting to exercise again. I'm trying to get back to my weight that I was in 2017 before I got sick, and I gained all this weight back. All right. You know what? The wheels, is even though they're black. Do I have a white? Yes, I do. Hello, color block. Yeah, anything that you see SG on, that's all my aunt-in-law. She was kind enough to get that for me. She's like, I'm not doing this anymore. Here you go. Like, for reals? I'm like, yes, you can have all of it. Thank you. And all of it is still goopy after years and years later. I mean, she's had this for a couple of years. Okay, almost there. All right. Just a little white, right? This is, I kid you not, this is incredibly goopy. I don't know if that's the right terminology, but it's goopy. It's not really wet. It has a bit of a, like, not a slimy texture. That's not the right, it's moist, but without being slimy. I don't know how to explain that. All right. I do not and will not do anything with, oh, actually, I should do the front because you will be seeing the front. Scratch that. So you will be, I will shade here, here, and here, and also on the back. This, not so much because you won't be able to see it. All right. So all I'm going to do is just fold it. Get the end here. Fold it again. Oh, that looks good. That looks really good. I know you guys can barely see it, but I'm sure in the pictures you're going to be able to see the difference. Oh yeah. If I had any kind of recommendation on ink, color block. Won't steer you wrong. That or Stampin' Up. Oh my goodness, those things are incredibly good. They have the most vibrant pigments I've ever seen, but they are worth it. Food, not sure. Thank you for that update, Dev. That really helped. All right. I don't want any bumpiness on this, so I'm just going to go and do double-sided. I have learned my lesson. Using school glue gives you bumps and warping. If you want your project to be nice and flat, permanent double-sided tape is the way to go. And unfortunately, this is not permanent. This is still removable, kind of. Oh, ooh, I wasn't supposed to do that yet. All right, move that over there. I'm supposed to, ooh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to weld this part right here. I just noticed that. I'm gonna have to do it. I have to weld this right now. I didn't even realize that. Oh, nuts. Oh well. Minor setback. That's just a minor setback. All right. Let's get some. Don't do my mistake. Weld it. Weld everything. All right, I'm gonna see how far this thing is gonna go. Right here and right here. So I'm gonna put it right here. Okay, that's not so bad. And then I could just put this right on top like that. Like that. That was my fault. I should have welded and I wasn't thinking about it. I did weld it on this version. You may not tell it, but this is all one solid piece. Even this part is a solid piece, and I just layered on top of it. And I wasn't thinking about it right now. I was just going on my merry way, going do 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 do. Everything's fine. Cut everything the way I needed to. Nope, nope, no, I didn't. I mean, I guess I could recut this. I don't wanna. I really don't wanna. All right, put that right there. Don't play the same way. All right. I guess it gives it a bit of a rustic look considering it's not 100% perfect. And it's going to be fine. I just need to make sure. Ooh, this is not dry yet. This is not dry yet. Ah! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to touch you. Okay, I'll touch you. You seem to be a little bit more stable. All right. All right, let me move this over here and put this right on top. That was my fault, you guys. I'm sorry. Actually, this is facing the wrong direction. I just realized that. I wanted the longer portion sticking out. All right. This seems to be a little drier now. Take me into your loving arms. All right. There we go. Now I'm just going to move that over here, let it do its thing, and try to put these in the middle. All right. That was my bad, you guys. I am sorry. I educated you all wrong. I was supposed to weld everything together, and I didn't, and I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. That looks pretty good. Okay. So far, don't stick to me. So far, so good. I really want to try the technique now that I'm looking at this blank canvas right here. Oh, it's too late for that. I don't have my heat tool connected or anything. All right, let it go. Let it go. I just thought it was the most cutest thing ever. Alrighty. Now that I actually have the wheel on, I can no longer decorate the way I wanted it to with my embossing tools and everything. It's fine. I will do it on a different project. This is why we can't have nice things. Yes, I know, Devlin. This is why we cannot have nice things. All right. All right. All good. Look at that. All good. Let me just press this down a little bit. Okay, let me move this down before it actually sets. Good, good, good. All right. Now, you can decorate however you want. For me, I think I'm going to keep it a little simple. I'm just going to highlight the wheel a little. It kind of looks like angry eyes now. All right, I'm going to do a little shading here on the wheel. Dot, 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 dot. And whatever you do to one side, be sure to always do to the other. Okay, it has a little handle right here. Let's do a little dots this time. Just dot this up. And all I'm doing is just, this is a white, what is it called? Fine point pen touch. I think I got this from Daiso also. Again, I would love to go to Daiso. Hint, hint. Anytime would be great. I know we're busy this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so maybe Monday? Maybe next Saturday? Maybe? All right. That's good. Okay, let me put the handle right on here. Okay. All right, I just need to good. This is looking pretty nice. I like it. Now I have 2 truck cards I can send out. Okay. I'm almost done. Can't a girl decorate? Apparently not. Alrighty. Do I want a little, yeah, little hashtags here. And what I did with one, I need to do with the other. Okay. Okay, I'm still gonna need this, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab this and I'm going to align. See how it doesn't want to fold? It wants to pop right up. It's because it wants to go that direction. And with that being said, maybe I should just start with this location. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to line this up. All right. Okay. All right, that's lined up. I just put this down. Get my angry get my angry eyes. Apparently the closest one is in New York or Texas. What one you want to go to? Wait a minute, isn't there one that's 3 hours away? Excuse me? Daiso is in New York or Texas? No. There's got to be one nearby, right? Are you telling me I left California with the closest Daiso ever to one that's like a couple of states away? It's only in New York or Texas. No, there was some in California. You can't say it's only. Negative, love. It's only New York or Texas. Okay. That's a bit of a blow. I'm okay. I'm all right. It's fine. All right, I'm going to line this up. All right. So far, so good. We have ourselves the outside of our truck. Now, you can also decorate the front, put a little license plate on the back. It's really up to you. And I forgot one special thing. The guts, the center part. Okay, which way are you going to bend? All right, you're going that direction. Yeah. All right. This is the insert. This is what goes inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue these in. And again, right before you actually put it into the center, you can decorate it just like I did the outside of the truck. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I forgot to actually shade the egg. I am sorry. Again, this is why we can't have nice things. Maybe I shouldn't shade it. I should just leave it as is. Daiso, Japan. No, the closest one. No, that is the closest one to us is New York or Texas. Are you for reals? There's like so many stuff that I've seen come out of Daiso, and I'm like, I really want to go to one. And I heard there was one 3 hours away from us, and I was like, cool, I can live with that. 3 hours away, that's not that bad, right? Not that bad. Now it turns out it's a couple of states away. The closest one being New York or Texas. Take your pick. Oh well. All right, let's do a little varnishing here. Rub, rub, rub. Rub, 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 rub. Okay. All right, this is sticking out, so I'm just going to fold that inward. No, this really needs some headlights. Plano, Texas. Plano, Texas. I have no idea where that is. Give my little truck some eyes there. Do I want to do anything? Yeah, let's give it a little small bumper. I guess that's not really looking like a bumper, but you guys get the idea, right? Let's do the back. Now right here, this is where you can put like a little plaque. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. All I did was I just got a bit of my scrap. Not this one. Let's get the teal one. So what all I'm gonna do is just cut. In a long day without you, my friend. Okay, that's a little long. There we go. That's not too bad. Since there's not a lot of teal in this, I think I want to use this as much as possible. Plano, Texas, huh? I mean, I did want to go to Texas. There's this great barbecue place out there. Actually, it's like known for their barbecue out there. That's funny. The only reason that I would ever want to go to a location is because of their food. There's their food. All right. So we got it decorated. It pops up. There you go. Now, here's the insert. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to put this in the middle. I'm going to put this like that. Slip this right in like so. And then once I have it lined up, I'm just going to attach the adhesive. I'm going to do that for the same thing on this side. And look at that. You got your little egg. You got your window. Oh, and see, and it doesn't want to bend this direction. It wants to bend this direction. So keep that in mind. So when you're sending this out, now let me see if I did this correctly, which I think I did. This should fit on a 2 size card. All right, this is my first one. Perfect, it'll fit. You see that? Let's see what this one does. Look at that. It'll fit on a 2 size card. And I mean, you can write your sentiment right here. You can stamp it right into the window. You could write it in the back if you wanted. You could even leave this side blank and you can write your sentiment right there. That is it. I thought this project was going to take a lot longer. That's why I didn't do this start to finish. But now that I'm actually thinking about it, I should probably show you how to make the truck, so you don't have to go looking for my tutorial. What do you think, Deb? Should I make the tutorial on this since I have some time? Oh, I got 2. Look at that. I got 2 cars. This one's a little thicker than this one, and the only reason that is because I kept this 1 inch while this one is 1.5 inches. You see that? I know it's kind of subtle to see. Maybe not a half, maybe 1/4 or something. Make it! All right, all right, all right. Yeah, there's a distinct gap. Like right there is a distinct gap. But either way, it still fits. I kept in account that it need once it folds, it'll give more inches. So regardless of that, it's about a 1/4 difference. It's still the same size, just a little, just a tiny bit. I have 2 cards. Yay! I can see it. Yes, I know you can see it. All right. Since I have a bit of time, you don't have to, if you are looking at the tutorial right now, you don't have to see this part. You can just turn off the your camera. I mean your camera, your video. You're done. But if you want to keep on seeing how I actually made the car without going all the way to finding the video, let's get started on this. All right, this says Simple Truck 3D. So what I did, let me move over here, and I'm going to make it bigger for you guys to see. Oh, that's right. Never mind. I'm going to have to, save. Anything I do is going to have me go to the beginning. So I'm just going to get a brand new page. All right. I started off with a square. Like most things, I just started off with a square and I duplicated it. Now, this is up to you on how thick you want the body of your truck to be. You can have it pretty thick, you can have it pretty thin. It's really up to you. It's your preference. All right, I think I want my truck to be like this. All right, I'm going to weld this together. This is the basis of my truck. Now, this truck needs some wheels, so let's grab itself some rims here. Now, you need to make sure that these are leveled correctly because you don't want one wheel down here and the other one up there. So we're going to go to the align and align to the bottom. These are perfectly aligned. I'm going to make duplicates and weld. All right, and I'm going to grab these two, duplicate it again, and then I'm just going to shrink them. You can make them this big, the white tires, you can make them this big. And I think this is, for this time around, I am going to give it a little bit more like a one of those old-timey cars with the white washed wheels. That's what it kind of reminds me of. And I'm going to change this to, let's make this a nice red truck. Now, this is where I went wrong. I did not attach my, what do you call it? The fence on the back of the truck. I did not do that. So this time around, I will be doing that. Okay, I'm going to elongate this. And I'm going to have it attach to the truck. Let me move this a little closer. But before I do that, I want to make sure that these are aligned properly to the bottom. Good. And I'm going to make sure that the center portion is in the center. Align. Oh. Move this over here again. Okay, don't listen to me. Just align the bottom. Try to center this as best as possible. All right. Good. Now, before I attach this, I want to make sure I get the brown right here. I'll duplicate this and then turn this brown. Because once you attach this, it's going to make it a red color. Right. Weld. There we go. That's what you got. So now that you actually, when you attach this, come on now. Let's move this to the front. It'll be like that. See? Now, let's do the window. Now, the window could be any shape you want it. If you wanted a circle window, a pentagon window, an octagon, a heart window, that's really up to you. But I'm just going to go with a simple basic shape. And I'm going to try to get this in the middle. So I'm going to take it off the lock. And I'm going to finagle this. And I'm going to have this go follow this line right here. Like that. And I'm going to slice. Ta-da! Ta-da-da-da-da! Now, at this point in time, you can add certain little fixtures to it. Now, this will add more things to cut, but it's really up to you. And by that, what I mean is you can add a bumper, which I didn't do to my previous project. You can add a bumper down here. And right here. But if you do that, that will add to your card. That means that it would be sticking out just a little bit. So it's really up to you. I'm just going to leave it like that because this way it flushes with the band that we just did. All right, I'm going to put the white wash tires on, move this back. Okay. Like that. Now you can add a door if you wanted. Let's do, I mean, not a door, a little handle if you wanted. But that's really all up to you. I mean, I added my handle using nothing more than a pin, so you don't really need it if you don't want to cut it out. And then that goes right on top, just like that. Now, in order to make everything else, to make this more of a seasonal card, so you can use it for Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving, or Easter, which I just did, or a baby card. So what I did is I grabbed myself a circle. I'm going to take it off the lock and I'm just going to elongate it just a little bit. And I'm going to move this to the back. I'm going to tilt it just ever so slightly. And this is where I can finagle how high or low I want it to be. Now I'm not attaching this because that's what I did in today's project. I left it all the way it is so you can attach it later. That is good tea. All right, I'm going to change this to purple. Duplicate this. Actually make this white. And now we can actually add our shapes. This time around, last time I did a heart. This time around, I'm going to do a little. Last time around, I did a star. This time around, I'm doing a heart. English number 1. All right, I'm going to just add this right here and do a couple of hearts, little random hearts. Like that. Okay. And you're probably wondering, what are you doing? All I'm doing is just going around, highlight everything. What did you say? They do ship. We can order from Daiso. I guess the whole experience is actually going to Daiso. I mean, why go window shopping if you can't really see the window? You know what I mean? All right. Now, I'm going to highlight everything and slice. I want to go. I know. All right. Delete this. Delete this. Delete this. We only need this. And this is how you get a shaped egg. All right. I need to align this properly. Horizontally and vertically. There you go. Oh, and I move this back. Oh, it's not giving me the option. All right. Let me move this back first and then this back. There we go. There you go. Ta-da! See, you got yourself a nice little colored egg. Little truck with an egg for Easter. Okay, next. Let's do a Christmas tree. So if this was going to be a Christmas card, all you need is like 2 triangles. Maybe a third one. It's really up to you on how you want your tree to be. But if we go to Texas, we can go to that BBQ joint and a few other places. Hey, I am looking to get the mini sealer you talked about. Yeah, there's this mini sealer that I saw on Facebook. Not Facebook, Pinterest. And I'm like, I really want that. I have so many bags that that I would like to seal so I don't have to worry about spoiling. Okay, I'm going to weld this together. There's my tree. I'm going to turn this green. Na, 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 na. All right. And here's my trunk of my tree. Doo-doo. I'm going to do this horizontally again. All right. I'm going to duplicate this and then weld. Okay, and then I'm going to make this brown. Beautiful. Look at that. Move this back. Actually, I'm going to have to move this back first and this second in order to I can see it in the truck. All right. Now you can add whatever details. This could be a pattern paper. You can add little circles to emphasize that they're ornaments. Let's make them yellow. Like that. Okay. And once they're all stuck onto your image, onto your truck. Okay, this is a little big. And then I just tilt it slightly like that. Oh, grab the wrong one. And there you go. I just need to make sure that these guys, come on now. All right. Now this is just for the tutorial. You do not have to attach these or weld these. Okay. There you go, like that. That's what it would look like. So I'm just going to put that over here. Next is going to be Thanksgiving or Halloween. This could work for either or. Okay. I'm just going to grab a circle and then elongate it just a little bit. Now, I'm going to be posting pumpkin tutorials on my YouTube, but they're already in my my blog. You can do several types of pumpkins. Right now for this one, I'm just going to do a standard. And I need to bring this to the front. Okay, that's what I want my pumpkin to look like. I'm going to weld these all together and then put this to the front. All right, this and this, I'm just going to change it to a nice pumpkin-y color. Man, I can't wait for fall. That's one of my favorite holidays is fall. I know we just got into spring or going to be getting into spring here soon, but I love fall. Now, for the stem, you can make it whatever you want. I'm going to use a pentagon here, and I'm going to flip this. And I'm going to turn it green. Now, if you want, you don't want to stick this to the back, you can always make this another layer like that. And make this welded. So you have 3 layers on here. Like that. So you have the green layer, you have the orange layer, and then you have the top layer. Now remember, anything you do to the one side, you're going to have to do it to the opposite side. So you will have to cut this twice and leave this once. Otherwise, you'll just see a green stem on the opposite side of your card. Okay, we have a pumpkin, and I can't put it to the... Can I bring you guys to the front? Is there a way I can bring this to the front? Front. Yes, I can. All right. And there we go. That's what your card would look like. You can adjust it to make it bigger or smaller depending on what you want. No, don't grab the truck. It's picking up the whole thing. Yep. Okay, can I do it now? Nope. This is why I sometimes like the silhouette more, because I can actually highlight an object and it'll just pick that object. It's not going to highlight everything. So there we go. That would be the for Thanksgiving right there. Let's move this. I can't attach it. Oh well. If I attach it, it's going to change to one color. Hey, I was looking to get... Oh, yeah, you already told me that. So far we have Easter. We have Christmas. We have Thanksgiving and Halloween. What's another holiday that I am not remembering? I mean, I guess I could do 4th of July, Memorial Day, and that would be like a rocket. I don't think I showed that in my last tutorial, but to make a rocket, you just need a square and a triangle, and you just elongate this a little bit like that. Make this like a silver color, make this red, or actually let's make it white with red stripes. And the stripes, like I did with the egg prior, all I did is just take a square and I'm just going to tilt it. Okay, I'm going to have to elongate just a little bit. Okay. I didn't do these long enough. Let's try this again. You want to make sure that this is going to cover your whole piece. And if you start to elongate when it's already in an angle, it's not going to work. Not to the way you want it anyway. All right. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. All right. I'm just going to highlight only these pieces right here and weld. All right. Now, I want this to be like in the middle inside here. I mean, you could make them layer them on top if you wanted to, but if you didn't want to deal with it, you know, let's try that first. Let's do the layer technique. I'm going to do this red. Okay, forget what I just said. I'm just going to layer these like that. And I'm going to slice. Now you can go with the top or you can go with the bottom. It's really up to you. I'm just going to take this. Oh, see, you have one with a tip and one without. It's really a point of preference if you want those tips or not. Bring this to the front. Let's see about this one. I think I like with the tips better. Even though you don't really see them once you are, go back. All right, I think I want this a little smaller. There you go. Turn this maybe blue. Like for 4th of July, red, white, and blue. There you go. All right. Oh, I keep grabbing just the St. Patty's Day. Thank you. OMG, look at that truck. Thank you, Dev. Oh, I deleted it. Don't delete. Copy, paste. All right. I'm going to have to get rid of this. Oh, I keep touching the stinking rocket, the tip of it. Weld, for goodness sakes. All right, move this back. All right, there we go. Front. Like that. There we go. We got a rocket. Okay, let's just move this like that. Let's have it facing outward. No, I think I like it inward better. Almost there. All right. Let me move this down just a little bit because it keeps hitting the top wall here and moving everything down. Okay, a little more like that. See? So let me put this to the front so you guys can see what I'm doing. Front. I would have to take everything back. Can I move this back? No, it's moving it forward. Can I do the same for this? Can I move it to the front? No, it's moving everything to the back. That's so interesting. This right here, if I highlight everything, I can move it to the front. I can't move it backwards. Now, if I highlight this image right here, it tells me that I can only move it to the back. Oh well, at least you guys know what I'm trying to do here. I have that. It'll go right here. Let's do St. Patrick's Day, which is coming up actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab myself a heart and I'm going to duplicate this 4 times. 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. All I'm doing is just changing the shape of this. Not changing the shape, changing the direction. And upside down. Okay, like that. Now you could do a 3-leaf clover if you wanted. You can do a 4-leaf clover if you wanted. And I'm gonna weld this all together. Ooh, that does not look good. Nope, no siree bob. Maybe 3 would look just equally. All right, let's go with just 3. I thought that would work, but I was wrong. All right, let me weld this. Good, that looks good. All right, and let's get the little stem here, like that, and weld everything. And then turn this green, a real nice dark green. There we go. Move this back And since there's no layers to this, I could just put it to the back and make it bigger. Like that. So what other holidays are there am I missing? We have Easter, we have Christmas, Halloween, and Thanksgiving. We have 4th of July, Memorial Day. We have St. Patrick's Day. I could do a baby one. It'll be easy. While you guys think of another Valentine's Day. Well, that's not that difficult. All you have to do is just get a heart. Boom, done. Whoa, look how much I sweated on that one. March 4th. Oh yeah, steak and pie day. You guys didn't hear anything. I didn't say a thing. I said white day. March 14th, it's white day. Okay. There we go. That's Valentine's Day right there. Yeah, it's white day. I was right. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a baby card. Let's do the baby. Let's duplicate this. All right. First one. I'm going to slice. I'm going to make this, I believe I did yellow, white, nope, put it like that, and then I want, no, don't grab the whole thing, duplicate this, grab a star. Okay, just align it like this. No, don't get the whole thing, just that. All right, slice. Now all I need is just this half portion of the star right there. And make that blue. So now it looks like a ball. And I think, what are the colors for the, what is it, Toy Story ball? I think it's blue, red, and white. Am I wrong? Regardless of what it is, now you got a ball right here. You can put that to the back. Can I put it in the back? Yes, I can. See, now it allows me to go backwards. That's really weird. Yellow. Okay, let's see. It's yellow, red, and blue. Nope. Now it looks like a Dragon Ball. Oh, come on now. I just want the, no, the back. Can I get the back? All right. It's supposed to be red, yellow, blue, right? It's a yellow ball, yeah, with a blue band. Oh, okay. And a red star. Okay. Let's do this right then. I was close. I knew the colors. Ah, there we go. That looks like it. Perfect. Okay. It looks, I looked it up online. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I was trying to figure out what it was. I'm like, I know what it is. I just don't remember the order it goes. All right, so we got a baby card. We got Christmas, Easter. We have St. Patrick's Day, fall and Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, and what do you call it? 4th of July, Memorial Day. And I was just thinking, if you change the colors, this would also work well for New Year's. So if you have like a silver car and maybe yellow, black, Let's do like the back of it black. Yeah. That looks more like if this was like a gold, because I don't have gold. I only have yellow. This would make it could do double duty. It could do Memorial Day, 4th of July, and New Year's if you really wanted to. Change this back to its original look. And make this truck red. It's all in the papers that you use, really. Any other holiday that I'm forgetting that you could possibly do. Anything that can come to mind. Anything at all? Nothing? I mean, I guess you can go a little more fancier with um, Valentine's Day. You can just put a little border around it, but basically it's the same thing. New Year's. I just showed New Year's. I just did New Year's, Dev. I all you have to do is just change the color of the rocket to gold, black, and silver. Any others? Any other no, did I exhaust all of my options? Did I do all of the holidays that the popular holidays? Yeah, I guess that is. I guess that's it. President's Day. Ugh, President's Day, really? Martha Lucas. I don't know how to do something like that in. Oh wait, I could probably do a flag. Oh, that is a challenge. Let's see if I can actually do a flag. Thank you for the thought here. An anniversary. I don't know how an anniversary would work on this. All right, let's do white. Duplicate. Red. Red, 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 red. Duplicate. Take it off the lock. I guess it would go like that. Make that blue. All right. So far, so good. I can see where I'm going. Do you see where I'm going with this? I could do President's Day. All right. It's not going to be accurate. I know that there's a certain amount of stripes, but this is just crafting. I'm just cutting this as the way I see fit. All right. I'm going to highlight all of these and weld. And then I'm going to slice everything. Okay, I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you. Okay, good, 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 good. All right, I'm going to put this like right here. Put this right here. And I'm going to duplicate these two. And I'm going to slice. All right. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need this. Oh, come back here. Oh, I didn't do it all the way. You see how there's a little bit of an edge here? Okay, let me take that off. I'm going to slice this whole thing. No, not paste. Slice. All right. That gets rid of this. This. There we go. Now I can delete this. Ta-da! Bring this to the front. Look at that. Spicy. Super spicy. I know there's 13. I didn't want to do all of that. Thank you very much. All right, right there. And you can add little sticker stars if you wanted. I know there's 50 stars. I'm not putting 50 stars. All right. And I guess you can tilt this like this. Move this to the back. Or you can actually have like a, I wasn't even thinking about this. You can actually have it standing like this. Grab myself a pole and attach it to the back of. I was not even thinking about it, but now that I'm looking at it, it would work. Let me move this slightly like that. Ah! Don't get the truck. No! Ah, Cricut, you're funny. You're so funny. There we go. Look at that. Now we got the flag. And I know it's a makeshift flag. It's not the actual flag. I'm sure I have the colors backwards. But you get a rough idea of what I was trying to do. All right. I think I've covered my bases here for the major holidays. I have President's Day, New Year's covered. I have 4th of July, Memorial Day with the rocket right here. I have a children's card with the ball, Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving, and Halloween, St. Patrick's Day, and of course, Valentine's Day. Is there any other holiday that I'm missing here? Any other holiday? No? Did I stump you guys? Are you guys all holidayed out? Is there anything else? I could do Mother's Day, but I don't think that I have anything. I guess I could do flowers, a whole bunch of flowers for Mother's Day. Father's Day would be really easy. You just do the truck and maybe a beer at the back. And if you see my other tutorials, you'll see that there are bottles, there are baby bottles, there are rattles that I've actually put onto the blog that you can add to this truck. So if you wanted a baby bottle, you can put a baby bottle back here. If you wanted to do flowers, I have tutorials on that. So I think with that, thank you so much for stopping on by. If you have any questions, feel free to whisper me or put me a comment on YouTube. I'm willing to teach you guys on anything you might want to learn on Cricut. Thank you very much. You guys have a beautiful day. Bye.